Hello, Dreamalama. Dreamalam. Hello, Jesse Kruckenberg. Good to see you. Welcome all. We are going to do some more $1 bills because I have 1,500 left and 2 days to search them before I get more. So we're going to do at least 500 tonight. We'll see how it goes from there. We do have several stacks of searched ones. More of the Loomis bills. You know, the Loomis bills have had some really good finds in it, but not a lot of finds. So I guess I'll settle for a lot of good finds. Hello, Michael Erickson. Good to see you, my friend. Hello, Elizabeth Flood. Good to see you. When I streamed earlier today, the trolls were out heavy with nastiness to say. I'm assuming the kids were out of school. I don't know. So beware. I added 5,000 words to my banned word list on YouTube. It's obvious that my vocabulary for dirty words and inappropriate things was not big enough to capture near all the worldwide things that could be said. So we will see where I want to put that. We'll put that down there. That ought to work. We will see if that makes any difference. I don't know. I'm not sure. Hello, Ty White. College football? Well, I love college football. I love the pro football better, but that's where all the pros come from, is from college. So I feel like they've really messed up in everything with this NIL and transfer portal in college sports, and they should have found a middle ground from where they came from, where they ended up. But I'm good with college football. I know that Arkansas is not that good. My home state of Missouri is not that good. Maybe one of these days one of them can be a winner. Who knows? Who knows? Let me check something here real quick before we get started. All right. No opinion on North Carolina football. I'm not familiar enough with North Carolina football to have an opinion, Ty. North Carolina basketball has quite the history, though. All right. $501 bills. We are going to be searching for... Well, that's not going to show up. Let's see. Move that over. Move that up there. Oh, not that. That's a bad thing to move too far. Let's see how that works. I can drop that down. I can put that there. I can put that back over there. Let's try that. Hello, NetFiend. Right in the middle of your fishing game. I'm sorry. I hope you didn't have a big one on the hook. I hope you didn't have a big one on the hook. I've got 1,500 ones left. It's Monday night. I got to stop taking Saturday night and Sundays off, I guess. But I kind of like that. I'm going to get these all going the same direction. See if we can't find any goodies. And then between tonight and tomorrow night, see if we can't get all my $1 bills searched before I get the next delivery. I didn't get anything done on shipping yet, so that's happening after we search the 500 $1 bills. All my shipping is sitting over there just talking silently to me across the room, wanting me to work on it. Honestly, there's not too awfully much. We did have 7 donators or openers of boxes this week. and 6 or 7 giveaways. I've done some giveaways on these streams recently. So probably 22, 25 packages to get shipped out. That's not too bad. Hello, NC Prospectors. 48 State Prospecting. Got an all 7 bill back in change today. The last 7 was only half there, gas pump. Are you kidding me? That's major money, 48 State. Wow. In change. That is, we look for the improbable. That's the improbable. That's just about as good as it gets. I mean, if it was crispy, uncirculated condition, you can pretty much set your price on eBay or auction for that one. 7s are bringing a premium. 8 of a kind, a solid, all 7s. Man, somebody let go of that one. Wow. Congratulations. I'm a little jealous though, but that is awesome. I had a feeling. 48 State. I had a feeling. I didn't get April Fool's till 10:30 at night though. I kind of figured it was coming today, but not till 10:30 at night. That's not bad. That's not bad. I wish you had got it. That would have been awesome. Solid 7s and change. Well, they better be solid 8s, I suppose. Ty, if I lived closer, I would love to come to a football game, but I'm down here in Arkansas. It's a little bit of a far journey for me, but you may find a taker in here. Thanks for the offer, but I have a feeling I may be getting April Fool's again. All right, let's get started. We are looking for fancy serial number up here. A bill ending in a star that would be a star note, making it a replacement note, or a bill that is older than the year 2000. That's what we're looking for. I don't know what that means, Kenneth. I don't know what that means. Let's see what kind of goodies we can find tonight, though. I've got 1,500 $1 bills left right now. We're going to do at least 500 tonight, and then I must work on shipping. I must. I had to go get ready from school today because Hudson had a track meet at a couple hours south, and Red had his first baseball game scheduled for this evening. So I had to pick him up and was going to take him to his first baseball game, and then they canceled it. Even though it wasn't raining, they canceled it because we were going to have severe storms coming in tonight. And since the weather prognosticators just absolutely guess on the forecast, I believe, we haven't had a raindrop by 10:30. And I know other places are getting severe storms, and I hope everyone's okay. But we'll cancel the game for nothing. Absolutely nothing. All right, 48 State, have a good evening. Thank you. All right. These Loomis straps, I got these from my backup bank, and they're getting the dollar bills from Loomis, which I had never seen Loomis straps before, and they have been slower than normal, but the finds they have been really good, which is really contradictory. I don't understand. I may try to go a little quicker on these tonight, and then maybe I can do $1,000 and not work on my shipping till morning. Who knows? Who knows? Would love to find another binary note. a solid like 48 states said they found. That'd be unbelievable. Another bar note, 1963. Right now, I'd pretty much take anything, though, because we are off to a very slow start. I feel like I've grabbed one of my discard stacks by accident, and I'm searching it right now. That would be unproductive. For sure. Three fours right there in the middle. Too bad that couldn't be something like 5 fours right there in the middle. That would be cool, Ty. Blue stamp, silver certificate, red stamp, green. I'd take anything. $90, $80, $74, $17. Nothing yet. That's why it's called hunting and not finding. That's called finding right there, and that could be a good one. That could be a good one. We've got a star note. Not only do we have a star note, we have a B star note from 2013. Could this be one of the ones with the twin sister? I don't know. 054744428 star. The star indicates this was printed as a replacement note for damaged or misprinted bills. And usually these come in a run of 3.2 million. But in 2013, there's a very major error. So let's see if this may be one of them. We're going to go over to the Star Note lookup page, also known as mycurrencycollection.com. We're going to key in the year 2013. We've already got the $1 denomination in. This is a B05474428 star. We're going to hope to see a print run of less than 3.2 million, or ask the question, where was this bill printed? Oh, and we were asked, please select the printing facility of your note to see the result. Well, that means this is one of those bills that Fort Worth, Texas and Washington, D.C. both printed the same serial number. See that FW by the E? That means this one was printed in Fort Worth. That means that this bill has a twin sister out there. Put in the Fort Worth here. We will look it up. It's a run of 3.2 million, but in this case, it does not matter. 3.2 million, less rare for how many was printed, but that's okay because in 2013, both Fort Worth and Washington, D.C. mistakenly printed a run of the same serial number. Thank you for the stars, Michael Erickson and Jesse. Appreciate that. This one is going in a protective sleeve because this was one of the ones that it has a twin sister. No two bills in the U.S. are supposed to have the same serial number. But either Washington, D.C. or Fort Worth, Texas, one messed up. I don't know who. I haven't researched it that hard. But there's another bill out there, the one printed in Washington, D.C. that has this exact same serial number. Now, this bill in and of itself, having one of the twin sisters, it's a good find. This has some value above face value. But the real value is if you can find the other one that is the twin sister. You put both the bills together with the two serial numbers being the same, and this one's in pretty good shape. You have thousands of dollars of value. So what I will do with that one, and that's about the 14th or 15th one I found, I will go to a site called the Star Note Project, and I will look up and see if the one from Washington, D.C. has been found. If it has, I will try to get in touch with the person that found it, put our resources together, put those two bills up for auction, and make a little money to support the channel. Hello, Myth. How much is it worth? Oh, it's worth a few dollars right now, like it is. Or somebody wanted to speculate, it's worth a little more than that. But, I mean, I see these go for $5 and $10 on eBay, maybe more. But I'd say a few dollars, $3 or $4 would be my fair value for it. But it has the potential to be worth thousands. So, since I bought lottery tickets tonight, I'll hang on to that one and see if my lottery hits there. If you can find the match, $3,000 to $5,000. Yeah, you have the other one. That's nice, collector invest. Then I'll just send you this one so you can bank then. How do you know if it's a twin bill? Okay. So how I know? Is that Linda? What I did is I went to the website called mycurrencycollection.com. First up, there's ways to look them up. But I went to the website called mycurrencycollection.com, and this is a Star Note lookup page where you put in the denomination and the year, and this only happened with 2013 and bills that begin with B, and then I key in the serial number. And I know anytime I get a 2013 B, there's a chance it could be one of the ones with the twin. But when I key that in, usually when I look up your Star Note, I will get a note that just shows what the bottom of this page is showing, 3.2 million and less rare. But if I put in this one and it has a twin sister, I will get this message. Please select the printing facility of your note to see your result. FW means printed in Fort Worth. No FW equals printed in Washington, D.C. So when I get this message, I immediately know that this same serial number was printed both in Fort Worth and Washington, and it's wanting to know which one to look up. So that is how I know for sure without getting a book out or Googling it or going to the Star Note Project or memorizing the numbers. That's how I tell. So I'd recommend if you do collect Star Notes, and they're going for double face value minimum right now on eBay, that you should always use mycurrencycollection.com to look up your Star Note. I just sold on eBay a 1934 C bill, $100 bill for $137.50. Congratulations, NC Prospectors. It depends on the year. Thank you, Linda, for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Depends on the year of the Indian head penny. The best place to look up values of Indian head cents or pennies is, in my opinion, pcgs.com. pcgs.com. And then click on the price guide, and then click on the Indian head cent, and then you can go to the years, and you can look across at what the value is depending on grading. But an Indian head cent in its worst condition is going to be worth over $1. But they can be worth up to hundreds of dollars, just depending on if you get one of the more rare ones. So really good to use that website to look up your Indian head cent finds. We do occasionally find Indian head cents in our penny hunts. Every week from the bank, not only do I get $1 bills, I get boxes of pennies, nickels, dimes, half dollars, and we search those, and we occasionally find an Indian head cent. So it is possible. We do have an Indian head cent collection. We do give away Indian head cents as part of our Hudson's Collector's Kits to kids when we go to coin shows. Also once a month on our Saturday stream. There's a find. This one's not worth a ton. You're welcome, Linda. Hello, Jacob. You're welcome, Meredith. Glad to help. If you got any questions, we'll be glad to answer. There are a ton of knowledgeable people in the stream. The people in blue are my moderators. They help me out to keep me organized and keep this stream going. The people in green are members of our channel. You can be a member of our channel for as little as 99 cents a month. But there are a lot of knowledgeable people here on coin and currency hunting. 555-15959. This is called the trinary. This one's in great shape. Trinaries don't have a tremendous amount of value, but they are going for $1.50 more on eBay right now. Trinaries, when you only have 3 different numbers in the serial number, this one has 5s, 9s, and a 1. Had that 1 been a 5 or a 9, this would have been a binary note, would be worth much more. But I'm really happy to have found a trinary note. I'll keep it. Jars full. I like to hear that. Jars full is always a good thing. Jars full is always a good thing. Almost a low serial number. We look for any bill that starts with 4 zeros or more and keep it as a low serial number. This one only has 3. Still a fairly low serial number, but I don't keep them. They just don't have that much value until you get to 4 zeros. And when you get to 5 zeros, 6 zeros, or 7 zeros, man, you really got something. If you're here and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. 53414334. Boy, it looks like it should be something, but it's not. That 1 messes it up. Doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, and in return, we put out a bunch of content every week. I do a daily short video on coin hunting. Tonight's was on a wheat penny, but it might be a penny, a nickel, a dime, a quarter, $50. Could be an Indian head cent if I found one that week. We also are doing daily live streams where we're hunting either coins or we're hunting dollar bills for fancy serial numbers like we're doing tonight. And when I do this, I look down here at the year it was printed. If it's before 2000, I may have some other things to look for in it. The older bills carry a little value just from the fact that they're being older. I look at the serial number up here to see if it's a combination that creates a fancy serial number. This one came close. 1101, November 1st of the year 2644. I'm not going to be alive in 2644, so I won't hang on to that one. Had that been 2004 and be someone turning 20 years old this year, it'd be a birth date note. It is a birth date note anyway. It's a future birth date note, but birthday notes are going for $10, $20 or even more on eBay right now. So that would be a wonderful find. This one is collectible. Some people keep these. You see that last 3, how it's raised out of alignment with the rest of the serial number? We call that a gas pump note or an odometer note. And when I said gas pump note to my grandsons, they don't know what that is because they're all digital now. Not all of them, but most of them. These do have a little value above face value. I have kept so many already, I don't keep them unless they're really out of alignment. Laura Arata just subscribed. Welcome. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We appreciate that. 4040 8618. Well, we got a good trinary. We got a great star note. We are in our first strap. We're going to do at least 500 $1 bills tonight. We may do 1,000. Our other live streams during the week, we stream live every Wednesday night at 8, every Friday at noon, both times Central. And in those streams, I search a full box of dimes, looking for silver dimes. And last Friday was crazy. We found 11 silver dimes in a box, which is just nuts. And we search a box of $50 looking for silver $50, proofs, other things, and we search 500 ones on those Wednesday and Friday streams. This is a birthday note, July 14th of 1942. So that would be somebody that's getting ready to be 82 years old If that's yours, your dad's, your grandpa's birth date, I've got their birthday note. And again, those are going for $10 to $20 on eBay right now. Set that one over there and hang on to it. I'm getting quite the envelope full of birthday notes. I streamed earlier today and I shared all of the birthday notes I found, and we didn't run into anybody's yet. But if I ever find your birthday note, I'll make you a deal much better than eBay will. For sure. 10, 90, 90, 64. If that had been 10, 90, 90, 10, 54 bills before this one, we'd have had something. But unfortunately, it was not. So that's the first 100 bills searched. So let's go on to the second 100. I think we had 4 finds out of that strap. That's okay. We found 1 star note, and it was a B with a twin. We do average over 1 star note per strap, but more and more people are doing this, and star notes are going to get harder and harder to find. Because as far as the old ones go, they're not printing anymore. So they're good to hang on to right now while the collectability is on fire on star notes. I am going through and organizing this next strap because it's going in 3,000 different directions, and that will make it very hard for me to search and for you to enjoy. So I get them all facing the same direction, and then we will search them. Yes, that's something I could do before the stream, but I like to wait and do it because I want our stream to be as authentic as possible. And if I find something, I want to be just as surprised as you are. Like with that B twin serial number dollar bill we found just a little while ago. Like I said, that's 14th or 15th one I found. I need to get all those together and show those all off sometime. Oh, how amazing would it be to find the twin sister, or find the person that had the twin sister. That would be great. I have some, I need to do a mail call video because I purchased a sheet of uncut notes to hang on the wall, and I haven't even opened those up yet, and I got them like a week ago. We do have a partnership. Hey, James Terrell, good to see you. Hello, Kelly. If I missed a question, I apologize. I had my head down searching. 0.5555559 Yeah, keep that one, Kelly. 6 5s in a row, 6 of any number in a row. I'd have to look it up on eBay to see what it's currently going for, but I would say that's in the $20 range and higher. That's a very, very good find. A very good find. Hello, Andrews Northwest Coin. Good to see you. All right. You know, Michael, I've fallen in love with this, and I'm getting 5 to 10 foot snowdrifts yesterday. Andrew, oh my. I hope that's an April Fool's, but given where you live, that's probably the real thing. I'm looking for fancy serial numbers, star notes, and older bills, or error bills. So let's get started. This is our second strap of 100. We're going to be searching 500 to 1,000 tonight. I'm getting $3,000 to $4,000 a week to search. With the holiday weekend, I took a couple days off, so I'm behind on my searching, and I get new orders in a couple days, so I need to get them searched and returned to the bank so I can get the new ones picked up. So we appreciate y'all watching on this Monday night. I hope you had a great first work day of the week. A lot of you may have worked on the weekend as well. But you got Monday behind you now. Monday is behind us. So I thought I would do another bill search tonight. I did one earlier today. I had grandson Reddy over here, age 10, age 11. I keep forgetting he just had a birthday. He and grandson Hudson, age 13, hunt with me on Saturdays. Hello, B.H. Ringer. Good to see you, my friend. '06, '07, 1942 can be a battle of. It could also be '07, '06, 1942. It's a good one. Burr, Andrew. Man. Andrew's up in the great Northwest. Well, this bill's got all kinds of stuff going on. It's a star note, which I'm happy to see. Somebody marked it with orange, which I'm not happy to see. And see where I've been, track where I go next. Someone made this a Where's George coin, dollar, which you can go to where'sgeorge.com and you can see where this was last spent. I keep those out in an envelope, and I'm going to go check them out one of these days. I haven't done it yet. Nothing extremely fancy about the serial number, but the star note makes this a replacement note for misprinted and damaged bills. So when we get a star note, hello, my name is Jeff, good to see you. Battle of Midway, awesome. Those historical dates do carry some value. So when we find a star note, we go over here to mycurrencycollection.com. And this one is a 2021. We key in, you watch, with all the writing and stamps and stuff on it, this will end up being a low run. 44826-705. Most star note runs are 3.2 million, so we're looking for a number hopefully below 3.2 million. And I have, I didn't put the letter in. This one's a B also, but it's not 2013. It's a run size of 3.2 million. So that's the large run sizes they usually did on this. Only 4.2 million printed. That's a lower number. But this is over here in the permafrost of Andrew's Northwest Coins. Of less rare, but that doesn't hurt the value of this bill any at all. It just doesn't make it worth any more. So we'll be hanging on to that star note. That's our second star note of tonight's hunt. Star notes are going for at least double face value on eBay right now. They have become wildly collectible, and a lot of people are searching dollars looking for star notes. To forgive my sniffles, we've had 80-degree weather and everything's in full bloom, and my allergies are not tolerating it well, and the Claritin is not winning the battle. My wife's a nurse practitioner, and she told me I could start taking 2 Claritin a day, so that will be the plan starting tomorrow. See if that helps at all. A couple of upside down bills here. Guess I didn't get them all sorted in the right direction. All right, Meridius. Sorry about that. Thanks for being here. Have a good evening. Get some rest. Hello, Jim Cantor. Good to see you, my friend. I miss Nick Dooley, but hello, Nick Dooley. Looking for fancy serial numbers and star notes. I still think my favorite thing to search is nickels. There's so many different things to find when you search a box of nickels. I love buffalo nickels, and we average finding 1/2 of one buffalo nickel in every box of nickels we search. I really enjoy hunting half dollars, but I am really liking this dollar bill serial number thing, and I figure with as many people searching right now as are, this may not last forever. We're in the good days of looking for star notes right now. 255-99664, kind of a cool serial number, but not really containing any value above face value. And that's an older bill. 1999. I don't keep 1999s. Some people do keep anything older than 2000. If anyone ever wants me to keep you at 19.99s, I'd be happy to and save them for you till I get a bunch. I found one earlier today as well. If it would have been a 1995, 93, or 88A, I could check it to see if it was a web note printed with the roll of papers instead of the sheets of paper. I'm yet to find my first web note, but one of these days. 1998, 98, 38. Close. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. It helps us out tremendously. If you enjoy the content, please hit that thumbs up button. That helps us with the YouTube algorithm as well. We would appreciate it. We do put out a bunch of content each and every week on coin hunting and bill searching. So you might want to consider hitting that bell notification to be notified when we put out content. We've got daily short videos, daily live streams, major live streams on Wednesday night at 8, Friday at high noon, and every Saturday at 2 p.m. Except this Saturday, because Grammy and I are taking grandson Sawyer, age 7, on his birthday trip to Branson, Missouri. Gonna go stay in a water park. Future birthday note 0406-2628 or 0604-2628. Also the 8 and the 2, well, no, just the 8, is raised out of alignment with the other numbers, making that a gas pump or odometer note. Hey J Square, I have 4 $1 bills. Cool, J Square. Are any of them star notes? Are any of them star notes? I see you, J Square. Mom and Pop roll into last Sunday's live penny hunt. Pretty red 68 and 19. Oh, nice, BH Ringer. My Mom and Pop penny boxes have been gone. I gave the rest of them out at with the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention fundraiser last year, so about a year ago. I haven't had any for quite a while. I do miss them. 388-7388. That's going to be another trinary note. 3s, 8s, and 7. One little 7. Too bad that 7 wasn't a 3 or 8. That'd have been a binary note. But these are still carrying a $1.50 plus value on eBay, so I hang on to them. Let's see if we can find another goodie. I've only ever found 2 binary notes, and they came in back-to-back nights. It was crazy. Considering I'm now getting close to searching 20,000 $1 bills, I suppose. I've been doing this for a little over 2 months. I just wanted to try this because I saw other people doing it and I saw the value of the star notes going up. And I honestly thought I would be bored stiff looking at serial numbers. There's a good birthday note. There's a good birthday note. Boom! June 23rd of 1986. June 23rd of 1986. So let's see, somebody that's going to turn 38 years old in June. I've got your birthday note. And those silly things are going for $10, $20 or even more right now on eBay. So we hang on to those birthday notes, and that's a good one, because that's somebody that could be in the stream. Could be in the stream. All right, we have finished our second strap of $1 bills. If y'all waiting for me to pull a April Fool's joke on you, I promise I won't. I promise I won't. I'm just searching $1 bills. I got to get these organized because they're going lots of different directions again. I'm looking for goodness. We're going to do 500 to 1,000 tonight. I haven't decided. I already took my sleep medicine. I am a insomniac ever since I had my thyroid removed because of thyroid cancer. I don't sleep very good. Don't wish cancer upon anyone. I know there are a lot of people suffering from it, but if you're going to get it, thyroid cancer isn't the worst to get by far. But it has sapped my ability to sleep, which stinks, but it could be worse. Could be worse. Alright, I'm just organizing all these $1 bills that are going in lots of different directions, almost as if somebody did it on purpose. Almost as if someone made them go as many different directions as they could. I don't know. I'm sure my teller would never want to do this. And these actually were supposed to have come from the Fed, but came from Loomis. We are looking for fancy serial numbers and star notes, air notes, whatever we might be able to find. Well, thank you, 13P Bar. I'm all right. I get tested every year. Just had my blood work and cancer markers run, and they are still in order. I do and always will have thyroid cancer. It's not something I can totally get rid of because they treat you with radioactive iodine because thyroid cells are the only cells in your body that uptake iodine. And mine didn't kill everything, so I'll always have some of it. So you got to get tested to see if it's more prevalent, and then we can try to surgically remove it. But I'm good. I'm good, but thanks for that. April Fool's Day is over. Not here yet, Dream of Lamb. Not here. I got 48 minutes left. I've got 48 minutes left, so I'm still susceptible to April Fools. 48 State kind of got me a while ago. Said they found a solid 7 bill. Got it in change today. And I'm thinking probably not, but I had forgot the concept of what day it was. 4,089.59. Not what we're looking for. We are in our third strap. Be 300 bills at the end of this. There's a birthday note. That's an old one. 0805 of 1986. So August 5th of 1906. Or May 8th of 1906. Birthday note. I will hang on to that one. I will look up that date. That could be a father, mother, grandmother, grandfather of somebody. It also could be a nice historical date. I don't know. I'm not familiar with that date. But I'll look it up and see, and I'll hang on to that birthday note. Somebody's got a little message on this one. Gotta understand. Don't know what that means, or why they felt necessary to write that on a $1 bill, but they did. At least it wasn't a keeper. At least it wasn't a keeper, because that would not have helped the value at all. Three eights in the middle. I'd love to find a 5/8 bill. 7s and 8s are the most collectible numbers that are sought after. So you're always looking for those. Good ones to find. Must be very patient. Or it was an April Fool's. I don't know which. I did send them out last year to anyone that donated $500 to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Those of you that know our story, and I need to get that message on here, if you're ever in a crisis, call 988. You are not alone. We did lose our son to suicide going on 3 years ago now. And not a day I don't think about him. He's the one that built the computer I'm using. Helped us get set up for this hobby. That's an over-inked 9. They carry a little value, but not enough for me to hang on to. I've already got about 100 in an envelope. And we had decided not to hide behind that or the stigma associated with it. Mental illness is a very real thing, and it can impact anybody. And the message from us is, if we can help anybody, any one person, family, not have to go through what we went through and continue to go through, that it adds some purpose. And the message is, you are not alone. There are people out there that can help, that care. You have meaning. Your life has meaning and value. So once a year, we do it's the only fundraiser we do here. Once a year, I ask you all for money and do auctions to raise money for what I think is an unbelievable cause. And that will be coming up here in May. 17233-553. Yeah, 13P Bar. I don't think they're still living. They'd be very old. Now there's Methuselah out there. Big Salad 72. You want tips for new collectors? Here you go. We've been hunting coins on YouTube for almost 4 years now. And I've only been doing the dollar bill serial number search for the last going on 3 months. So my first piece of advice would be this. Check your change. Go through your pocket change. Check the change that you get. In the last few months, I've received a star note from Sonic. I also, from Sonic, received a buffalo nickel. So go through your change. If you got a change jar at the front door, dump it out and go through it. Look up and become familiar with the errors and varieties that are out there that exist, especially on pennies. But they're on all denominations of coins. You may find a penny that's worth $100 or more, or a bunch that are worth $3 or $5. Even any penny that's 1982 or before, half of 1982, is made out of copper. And those are worth 2.6 cents right now, just copper value. So 2.5 times your money on a copper penny. Any wheat cents worth at least 5 cents. Any silver dime you find, which is a dime before 1964 before, has a silver melt value of over $2. Any silver quarter you find, any quarter minted before 1964, has a melt value of $5. Check your change. Also, pay in cash as often as you can, because paying in cash does two things for you. One, it gets you change to check where you might find something valuable. And two, prices are going up like crazy. And you will really understand what you're paying for things better if you're paying in cash and you go through a fast food drive-thru and you find out that you just spent $20 for yourself or maybe one other person to eat. And you can just decide if you really want to pay $20 to go through the Wendy's drive-thru. I usually pick on McDonald's. I'll throw Wendy's out there tonight. Son of Baconator. One of my favorite sandwiches before I got Alpha Gal and couldn't have beef anymore. If a bill has pink on it, does it mean it was part of a bank robbery? I don't know. I don't know. Do years on notes carry? TB, yes. Any older note is going to carry a value above face value. Let me see if I can find here a couple of older ones I found recently. There's one of them. The other one's in such good shape. I missed it. There it is. Recently, in the last month, I have found these two notes. And this one is a 1969 Series B. And I think when I looked this one up, it's worth around $8. This one we found just a couple nights ago, and this is a 1963 B, which is my birth year. Not a fancy serial number, and it's not in great shape, But this one is signed by Joseph W. Barr, who was the Secretary of Treasury in '63. And he was only the Secretary of Treasury for 28 days. And when you get Joseph Barr's signature, it adds a lot of value to him. That's worth at least $5. What I always recommend, and I've got my dollars stacked on top of it right now, so let me move those. I have a book that I recommend that is called The Standard Guide to Small Size U.S. Paper Money, 1928 to date, 6th edition, written by Dean Oakes and John Schwartz. They should be sending me a commission. But if you find older money, you can look it up in here and it gives you an idea of what the value is. And for me, that's about the best resource that's out there right now on older paper currency. So I use that when I find older bills. Found a 1995D DDO worth about $275. Oh, that would be cool, Southern Metal. But I can't forget what you did last year around the 1st of April. Awesome, Big Salad. You got a great start on it. You can melt precious metal coins, but you can't melt pennies right now. You can melt dimes for the silver content. You can melt quarters for the silver content, $50 for the silver content. But melting pennies will supposedly get you in trouble. Southern Metal, my brother, it's so good to see you, by the way. No, on the silver ones, you can melt them. On the silver ones, you can melt them. I assume so, a 13p bar, but I do not know for sure. I do not know for sure. Uh-oh. Southern Metal sending me a text with a picture and proof of his find. I'm thinking it may not be an April Fool's joke with, he's already past April Fool's, but I'm not. I'm not. Hey, 13p bar, thanks for subscribing. I do save all of my copper pennies, and I, one of these days, will plan to melt them into a big old copper bar. I've never melted anything in my life, but I have this planned out all in my head. So we'll see. You're welcome, TB. Are they crazy expensive? $100 bills with Bar's name. Southern Metal, do you know? I don't know off the top of my head. Yeah, I just popped in, Southern Metal. Congratulations. Congratulations. Welcome to the new subscribers. We're glad to have you. It helps us out tremendously. Anyone here that's not subscribed, please consider it. We appreciate it. If you like the content, please hit that thumbs up button. We do our best to put out a ton of content every week. The only person alive that may put out more content than me is Southern Metal. And if you've not subscribed to Southern Metal's channel, you need to. He does basically the same thing I do, except better. He's got a lot more knowledge about this hobby than I do. I may have him on dollar bills still by a little bit, but not much. But on coins, he is a wealth of knowledge, has a very good channel, and you will find it highly entertaining. He's doing live streams about every day right now. Southern Metal, if you want to throw the old exclamation "me" up in the stream so people can see your link to your channel, that would be awesome. The rarest bill I have ever found. Well, that bar note would be one of them, and when I finish this strap, I will show you the best finds we've had so far. You know, probably those 2013 B notes that have a twin out there have the greatest potential for value because they could be worth thousands. And I don't know if you were here when we found that a while ago. Southern Metal is a good friend, and he does have a good channel for sure, Just Jeff. For sure. There is Southern Metal's link. If you would give him a sub, I would appreciate that. So would he. His channel is growing rapidly. And he's putting out a lot of good content. You will enjoy it. He even streams with his son occasionally when he wanders back home from college or real life. I think he's moved on to real life now. I think he might have got the whole college thing done. One of his sons. But the 2013 B, start with the B star notes, there's a segment of them that the Mint messed up. Well, not the Mint, but Washington, D.C. and Fort Worth, Texas, the two places where we print bills in the U.S., and they duplicated some serial numbers on some star notes. And if you happen to put both of those together in a set, you've got thousands of dollars. So I've got, I think I found my 14th or 15th one tonight. So as far as potential money, those are the best dollars I found. But let me go through here and show you what we found in the last couple months. Somehow my light keeps coming on. There we go. Moss 3737, I can't tell you how I am disgusted I am over their She Rice thing. Man, I am a huge Chiefs fan. He's the only wide receiver we have. And if whatever happened, if he would have just stayed there and faced the consequences of driving too fast, racing, DUI or whatever, it would have eventually blown over in a year. But he made it a lot worse. I showed this a minute ago, but this is the 1963 B Joseph Barr note. Only Secretary of the Treasury for 28 days, making that more valuable. This was the first binary note that I found. 50505000. Only fives and zeros in the serial number, making it a binary. I would say $20 value or higher, what they're going for on eBay right now. This may be the most valuable note other than the other B-Series 2013s I have found. And I missed this in the hunt, and the people in the chat called it out to me. But I can't find a comparable on eBay to price it. 15799751. That's called a radar note, where it reads the same front to back and back to front. But in the case of this one, it starts with a B, it ends in a B. I have named it a super radar or super palindrome note, B1579, B1579. If it was just the radar note in and of itself, it's a nice value. But I got a feeling this one has really good value, but I can't confirm that right now. This note I really love because it's got a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, Moss, so saddening for sure. This is 3955555. 3 5/5s in a row, that gives it a value above face value. That last 3 is raised above the line of the other numbers in the serial number, making it an odometer or gas pump note. It's a trinary note, only having 5s, 3s, and 1 9 in it. And that very first 5 has too much ink on it, making it an over-inked 5. So that bill has tons of stuff going for it. This was the second ever trinary note we found. 333-93993. Only 3s and 9s in the serial number. 20,000 bills searched. 2 binary notes found. Here you go, Dustin. I like this note a lot. I've only found a few of these. If this was in order, if the numbers were in order, this would be called a ladder. But this has 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8 different numbers on the bill. The numbers are in numerical order, but not in order on the bill. This is called a broken ladder. And that carries a nice value above face value. Of course, we're always looking for star notes. Star notes are going for $2 and up on the eBay. Birth date notes. I'm telling you, if I find the right birth date note, it could be the most valuable note I had, because these are going for $10, $20 or more on eBay right now. This one's July 17th of 2019. someone's child or grandchild about to turn 5 years old, I've got their birthday note. A big salad, consecutive serial numbers does add value. The thing is, as you go up in value in denomination on star notes, your market for them to sell them goes down, because people are willing to spend the money on a dollar star note and pay $2 or more for it. But like a crispy $100 bill, star note's worth around 110 bucks, maybe a little more. And the main places you're selling right now are eBay, and you're gonna have to pay fees, you're gonna have to pay shipping. As for the true value of 4 consecutive serial numbers of $20 bills, I don't know off the top of my head. I would go to eBay and I would do a search and see what they're being listed and sold for on eBay. If you can find a comparable, that's the best place to find value right now on star notes. As crazy as that sounds. This one is a low serial number, and we keep any low or high serial numbers. We keep any that start with 4 zeros, 6086, low serial number star notes, or high serial number, it's not star notes, dollar bills are selling for above face value. This is a cool one, 5 sevens in a row. 7s and 8s are the most desirable number. Unfortunately, this bill is not in good shape. But even with the 5 sevens in a row not in good shape, having 5 sevens and with the 7s and 8s being the most sought after blocks of numbers, that one carries a nice value above face value as well. There's another low serial number, 4 zeros and 9750. I think we've only found a few of those. I really like this bill as well, 80, 70, 70, 80. And you know, in collecting, beauty is to the eye of the beholder. And this one has 80 to start, 80 to end, so it's called a bookend note. It's got the 2 70s in the middle, it's got alternating zeros, and it's 807, only has 3 numbers in the serial number. This one does have a little value over face value, but probably I just think it's cool. One that really caught my eye. This note's called a repeater, 3042, 3042. Creative naming, I know, and those do carry a value above face value. Here's a birthday note and a headstone note. Born in 1957, deceased in 2005. Tombstone or headstone notes are collectible and are carrying a value, as morbid as that might be. This is also a birthday note, though, May 20th of 1957. That makes somebody 67 years, May 20th by my calculation. So that could be somebody in the stream. You never know. So those are some of the better bills that we have found in the last couple months of doing this. So we will get back to today's search and see if we can add to any of those good piles. Hello, Chris, Tampa Bay, Florida. Good to see you. Starting bid for a repeater was $60. All right. So my 3042, 3042 note is worth a little more than I thought. Thank you, Jim Cantor. That's crazy. Let me see how close to in the same order these are. Oh, so far so good. Unusual. Knew it couldn't last. Knew it couldn't last. I'm going to get these all headed in the same direction so I can search them easier. Yeah, most of them are in the same direction. Not all the same direction, but at least there's a nice run of bills in a row that are going in the same direction, making my sorting job a little easier. This is more average, going all sorts of different directions. I tell this story, and some of you have heard it several times now, but at age 18, I was a cashier at Walmart. And one of the first things I was told by our cash office lady was that you need to keep a organized and neat cash drawer. All of the bills should be facing in the same direction. As I wanted to stay employed and I was a little fearful of her, man, I had a good looking cash drawer. But evidently that's not a thing anymore. Not a thing anymore. Southern Metal I don't know if you've seen this or not. This was crazy new to me, or if you're even still here. I picked these up from my new pickup bank that I've added, and they're Loomis teller straps. They're supposed to be ordered from the Federal Reserve, and they popped in with Loomis teller straps on them. And the two straps of 500 I've now opened don't have as many finds, but they've had some good finds in them. But I have never seen a Loomis teller strap before. Have you seen that, Southern Metal? I was expecting them to be Fed straps, but they are stamped Loomis. So I don't know what the deal is on that. My other Federal Reserve notes don't have any kind of stamp on them. They snuck it in on. Yeah, that's a new thing. I'm going to have to ask it. Big Salad, I have not found a web note yet. I do look for them if we find any bills from 1988 A series, 1993, or 1995. We will look at the reverse of the bill and we will see if it was printed in using the rolls of paper instead of the sheets of paper. I find very few bills prior to 2000, and the ones I have found have not been web notes yet. I figure I'll find one eventually, but I have not done it as of yet. Like I hadn't found a bar note before later last week, I guess. But the week before that, I hadn't found a binary note yet. I've not found a ladder note with the numbers in order. I'd love to find one of those. I'd love to find a 6 of a kind in a row. I haven't found one of those. But I know they're out there. And unlike coins, where coins have been searched and searched and searched, and yet there's still good things to find in coins, we are no longer in the heyday of coin searching. I do believe we're in the heyday of dollar bill fancy serial number searching right now, because it's just really getting cranked up. And there is a star note. You found one from 1988? Cool. Very nice. Yes, TB, but mainly just because of affordability. $2 star notes, any star note you find that has a fancy serial number combination with the star note is going to be very, very collectible. But the $1 ones have the biggest market where you can turn them over. 0803 6373 star notes were printed as replacements for misprinted and damaged bills. And when we find a star note, as you should when you have a star note, is go over to mycurrencycollection.com, mycurrencycollection.com, and go to their star note lookup page. Key in the denomination, then the year and series. This is a 2017. Then key in the serial number, including the letter L0803 6373 star. Usually star notes were printed in a run of 3.2 million. So what you want to find is a run that is lower than 3.2 million. Let's see. Yeah, of course, 3.2 million, and that's what you're going to see 9 out of 10 times when you push the button. That puts it over here in the frozen permafrost over here. Less rare. You want to get one over here in the orange like we did last night. We found last night? Friday. We found one that only had a 250,000 run. Those are worth a little more money when you find the ones that have a lower run. But that's still a star note, and those things are still highly collectible, and they're going for double face value or more right now on the eBay. Red stamp star notes worth more than green stamps. If you're finding a red stamp star note, it's probably a silver certificate. So yes, that would be an older bill and a star note. And if you find older star notes, they definitely have more value because they're a star note and they're older. I've got some Where's my, did I give it away? No. Here's a blue seal, and this is a silver certificate. $1 in silver, payable to the bearer on demand, to 1957, and I have found these with being star notes. I have never found one of these while searching dollar bills. I purchased them from Atmex, and I use them as giveaways because it's a nice collectible. If I ever find one in a strap of $1 bills, I'll probably fall on the floor. I'm told sometimes you will get a bill that has green and black numbers on the serial number. I've never found one of those, but if you do, they carry more value. Also, if you find a star note that has an over-inked air and the star is filled in, I finally looked up the value of those on eBay. Those things are going for crazy money if you find a filled-in star. So if you find a filled-in star, you got something. I was seeing those going for $20 and $30. I was shocked to see what they were selling for. 7327-7236. Close to a fancy, close to a radar. But as is nothing, but there's a little something something right there. This will be, if it doesn't have FW, it's the 250K run. On the 2013s, is that what you're talking about? FW, if you look at this bill, I don't know if this, yeah, it does. See that FW right there? That means this bill was printed in Fort Worth. If there's not an FW there, it means it was printed in Washington, D.C. 1188-1666. This is a trinary note. Only 1s, 8s, and 6s. Not worth a lot, but they are going for $1.50 and more on eBay right now. So I do hang on to my trinary notes, only using 3 numbers to make the serial number. A nice little find. We'll take it. Appreciate y'all being here this evening. If you're here for the first time and not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It would help us out tremendously, and it doesn't cost you anything. Free tonight and tomorrow night, the night after. In return, we put out as much content as we can. We do daily short videos on coin hunting. We do daily live streams, except for Sunday, on coin hunting or dollar bill serial number searches. We do major live streams Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central, Fridays at high noon, and in those two formats, we search a box of $50, looking for silver $50, looking for proofs, not intended for circulations, commemoratives, air coins, varieties, magic coins, colorized coins, stickered coins, all sorts of stuff you can find in a $50 box. We also search a box of dimes, $250 box of dimes, looking for silver dimes. We actually on Friday found a box with 11 silver dimes in it live for a donator. It was crazy. That's the most silver dimes I have ever found in a box. 102-03213, close to something, but not. 0s, 1s, 2s, and 3s. And then every Saturday I search with my grandsons, age 13 and 10, and we search 5 to 7 boxes of $50, looking for all the things I just said we usually look for in a $50 box. We had a streak of 29 streams in a row finding silver going, but week before last we didn't find any silver. We found 12 silver this last Saturday, so we have a streak of 1 now. We gotta restart. We gotta restart. No, Jim Cantor, it's just gone. I think I had to have given it away accidentally. That's what I think happened. I had a silver certificate with an air on the reverse, and I think I accidentally gave it away. I was hanging on to it to have Treasure Hog look at it, and I lost it. I lost it. Once a month on our Saturday streams, we give away all of our boxes for $50 hunts to any adult that's watching our stream with someone age 18 or younger. And they get to keep all their finds from their box. We give them some of the coin collections, a Hudson's Collector's Kit, a Rhett's Collector's Kit, some other goodies to help start their collection off. That's an odometer note or gas pump note. See that 8 is raised above the other numbers. Right now I have so many of these I've stopped keeping them unless they're an extreme example, but those do have a little value above face value. And they're very interesting. If you're interested in getting on the wait list for one of our hunts on our monthly, it's called the Grow the Hobby. It is our Grow the Hobby stream. I just passed a 6, 7, 8 trinary. That's what happens when I get to talking. Well, let me go back and retrieve it. You can send me an email. All you have to do is watch the stream with your youth under the age of 19. I'm not finding that trinary note. It must be farther back. Ah, you're right. That's why I got you all helping me. I need the help, Travis. Thank you. We stream on YouTube. Always on YouTube. 666-87-687. 6s, 8s, and 7s. That's a trinary note. Only 3 numbers making up the serial number, and I skipped right over it. But Travis, Eagle Eye Travis, found it. Thank you, Travis. You can send me an email. Somebody will put my link up, exclamation email. There it is. Michael Erickson's all over it. And you just got to commit to watching the stream with your youth and approving for me to ship you something to give them. And we'll put you on the wait list. A lot of the people in our hunts have come to us via this new vertical live format. So if that's something that interests you, if you've got a grandchild or a child, it's a great hobby to share with them. My 13-year-old and 10-year-old grandsons are really into this hobby now. Before I straighten these out, I'm going to put a pretty one up there for you all to look at. And I'm going to take a very quick bathroom break and fill my water glass up, and I'll be right back. All right, thanks for allowing me the break. I appreciate that. Let me get these sorted here, all facing the same direction, and we will get on with the search. If we're lucky, maybe they're all facing the same direction. Nope. Does happen occasionally. Not often, but it does happen occasionally. This will be our 5th strap. Take us to $501 bills searched. I don't plan to stop there tonight. I'm going to do some more. I don't know if I'll get all the way to 1,000 or not, but I might. I might just get to 1,000 bills searched tonight. The more you search, the more chances you have to find. Let me take a sippy sip of the water here. There's my email, PasSpareTime@yahoo.com. Thank you, Elizabeth. You know, note to self, if you sit here and just drink a bunch of water all night long, you're gonna need a potty break. Gonna need a potty break. All right, let's find something ultra cool. Well, we got an old one. Another 1999. I don't hang on to the 1999s, but that's our second 1999 tonight. And it's not in great shape. I guess if it was crispy as the day it was born, I'd probably keep it. I do keep older bills, but they got to be older than that for me. And I know there are people that keep everything before 2000. And you know what? When you collect, you can collect whatever it is you like. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I've got a whole envelope full. Sorry I don't have those squared so you can see the number. I'll do better. I have a whole envelope full of bills, and the outside envelope says cool bills. I don't think they have any value over face value, but I think they're a cool date. December 4th of the year 2884, or April 12th of 2884. It's a little bit too far in the future for it to be worth any money right now. I think it'll probably be disintegrated before then. Dollar bills live a hard life. I wonder, for the time that I was a cashier at Walmart, and then before that at my dad's gas station, I wonder how many valuable notes passed through my fingers, and silver coins and heirs and varieties, and I didn't have the slightest clue that I should even be checking. Yeah, that was back in the early 1980s, not to age myself. But that's why I try to check all my change now. I can't make up for those ones that got away, but I can try to keep another one from getting away. Best thing I've ever received in change was either the dollar star note or the buffalo nickel. I've got wheat pennies many times in change, and we always hold on to those. The worst wheat penny's worth at least a nickel right now. Is there anything I can go 5x on my investment? I will hang on to. And it's not like they're making any more wheat pennies. Oh, 412 of 3661. Again, a little too far in the future for my liking. Southern Metal, I don't know about you, but I've started to keep any bill that ends in an X or a Y. I ran onto some information that X and Y notes are rare and carry value above face value as well. I have found some X notes. I've never found a Y note yet. I've only found 2 X notes. But I know I noticed those in the past as I passed some by. They got my attention, but I didn't hang on to them. And another older note. Ah, 1995. All right. In 1995, some of the bills were printed on rolls of paper instead of sheets of paper. And if this was printed on rolls of paper, it's got some value. But unfortunately, right there's the plate note where it's supposed to be. So that was printed on sheets of paper. One of these days, I'm going to find a web note. I'm going to find a web note. Maybe it'll be today. I found at 95, we found a couple 99s. A few older bills. Unfortunately, not a web note. One of these days. This is our 5th strap for the night, taking us to 500 searched. How long have we been going? Almost an hour and a half. Almost an hour and a half. Looking for an older date here, a star here, or a combination of the number that makes it fancy, a misplaced or missing green seal, the serial number over here to match the serial number over there, or anything else that just looks a little different. Pop 2 on that one. Ooh, I like this one. I could have really liked it though. 0404-0090. That is a trinary note. Only 1 9. Man, if that had been a 0 or a 4, we'd have had another binary note. But I will hang on to that. It's a trinary note. They're going for $1.50 up on eBay right now. This one's in exceptionally good shape. And I find that number really cool. Even if it wasn't worth more, I would hang on to that one. I like it. Copper Owl Coins in the house. Good to see you, Copper Owl. Copper Owl is another content provider that searches coins and is considering getting into dollar bill searches. He does a live stream every Sunday afternoon. If you haven't checked out Copper Owl, you can put !me in and people can see your link. It's another place to see good content, good family content. He hunts with the owlets occasionally, and I think you'll enjoy Copper Owl's stream. Another good friend of the channel. He and Southern Metal have both been here to the lake house. Another trinary note. Boy, we're getting close to, no, it's not a trinary note. Never mind, Paul. 0s, 3s, 6s, and 1s. 030330. Almost a cool note. Fooled me for a second, but not what we're looking for. Not what we're looking for. Due for another star note, what we're due for, but we're almost at the end of the 5th strap. And these Loomis straps have been a little more stingy on the star notes than the Teller straps and the Fed straps. Just a couple bills left. Another gas pump note, raised 5, odometer note. All right, 5 straps down. Now the question, do we take a little break and come back with another 5 straps? Or do we just go ahead and search? It's a good question. It's a good question. Awesome, Copper Owl. I still haven't signed up. And if Mike from Mid-America Coins doesn't answer my emails, I may not go. He must be really busy. He is a real hoot, R3D. He is a real hoot. All right, we got another 500. I won't make you go through the pain of the ending a stream and restarting it. So it does seem like YouTube punishes you at the 2-hour mark. I don't know if you've noticed that, Southern Metal. Again, Loomis straps. Loomis straps. I don't know what's going on with Loomis teller straps. Teller 44 at Loomis. Hopefully she's not a dollar bill searcher. That's all I can say. Yeah, he may just be busy, but this is the second time he's been slow to answer my emails. We only coordinated like 20 people to the show last year. Why would you want to talk to me? Mike, come on, Mike. I am organizing these to get them in order. I know he'll reply when he gets time. Like me, you need some more of that there spare time. Like I should have done shipping today and I didn't. So I get to do shipping tomorrow. And tomorrow is Grammy's day off, and I try not to do very much on Grammy's day off. Except maybe go to a movie. Go have some fun with her. But I will get shipping done and shipped tomorrow. I got to get all those packages out to all those kiddos that got their first box hunts Saturday. I usually either get my shipping out on Monday if I work on it on Sunday, or Tuesday if I work on it on Monday. But I'm going to work on it on Tuesday and get it out on Tuesday. Returning coins is not fun. Shipping's a bit of a grind as well. Bit of a grind. But I always get fired up when I know I'm shipping that stuff out to the kiddos to see for the first time, and their Hudson Collector's Kits and their Ready Collector's Kits. Boy, these things could not have been any more messed up if someone purposefully misarranged them. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we do we do a live full screen format every Saturday at 2 o'clock, Big Salad, where we give the once a month we give the coins, the hunts away to kids that are 18 years of age or younger. Two star notes. I hope you're right, Big Salad. Chris, this is interesting. I've fallen in love with it. I honestly thought I'd be bored stiff looking at dates for old bills, star notes, fancy serial numbers, but I'm doing $3,000 or more a week now, and I've just absolutely fallen in love with it. We do a format here on Wednesday nights and Friday. Wednesday nights at 8 and Fridays at noon that we call the triple play format. And on those, I take a donator. And we take donators on Saturdays for $50 boxes as well. But on our triple play, it's $75 for the donator. And it always sells out. So I'm not here begging for donators. Just an awareness statement here. And on those streams, I search 500 $1 bills for fancy serial numbers and star notes. And the donator gets to keep all of those. And the first out of the triple play is to find a star note in your 500 bills. Then I search a $250 box of dimes. And I look for silver dimes, foreign dimes. But if you find a silver dime in your dime box, you have got the second out of the triple play. Then I search a $500 box of half dollars, looking for a silver $50 and all the other goodies that are in a $50 box. But if you find a silver $50, that is the third out of the triple play. You complete the triple play, and as the donator, not only do you get to keep all of your finds, you get your choice of a Morgan dollar or a Peace dollar. And this last Friday, we had our second winner ever, and we've only been doing it for a couple months, but found 6 star notes, then found 11 silver dimes in the box, which is a record. That's just crazy. Probably never happen again. And then we found one lonely 1969 40% silver, and Nicole Erickson won the triple play and picked a Morgan dollar instead of a peace dollar. Only one other person has ever done it, and it's her husband, Michael Erickson. Crazy that a husband and wife team has pulled it off. But that dime box is that was the craziest dime box I've ever seen. And I've opened hundreds of dime boxes. But that was much fun. You know, Copper Owl, Red had a baseball game scheduled tonight at 5:45. And it was not raining here during that time. And they canceled it at 4 o'clock this afternoon because we were supposed to have tornadic storms coming in at 7 o'clock. Then they moved it to 8, then they moved it to 9, then they moved it to 10. Then they moved it to 1 a.m. And when I came in to start streaming, we had a 40% chance of rain. So I don't know if we're going to get the bad storms tonight or not. Most of them have gone between you and me, have gone north of us. And I also saw Fort Smith south of us was getting hit. Another gas pump note, that last 8 is raised out of alignment, high. Travis, it depends. A willing bank is what is required for returning coins, and usually an account at that bank. My bank that I want, some of my banks that I return to have a coin counter sitting in the lobby. You have to pay a fee if you don't have an account. If you do have an account, you don't have to pay a fee. But when I return coins, I return them 5-gallon buckets at a time, and which is like 3,000 or 4,000 of half dollars. And the bags in the coin machine only hold $1,000. So it requires a lot of labor from the bank because they have to take the full bag out, put an empty bag back in. So having a good relationship with the bank, taking them chocolates and other snacks on a fairly frequent basis, Krispy Kreme donuts, and keeping that relationship where they don't mind putting the effort in to help you. And I would tell you that before and even during COVID, it was hard to find people that wanted to let you bring coins back. And I have had 2 different banks that have shut me off from bringing coins back before. But after COVID, when a couple banks failed, big ones around the nation, customer service at banks got a lot better. And I have found the banks in my area to be a lot more receptive. I also try to spread them around, and I don't take all of my coins back to one bank. I split it between 4 different branches every week. These $1 bills, when I take it back, there's no way I'm taking 3,000 $1 bills to one location. They will go to 3 different locations, but none of those locations will be somewhere that I pick up coins from because I don't want them back to search them again. And I don't want to double their work by picking up coins from them and returning coins to them. Now, some banks will let you, Southern Meadow returns his in bags. He deposits his in bags and doesn't have to pour them in a machine. There are other banks that will have you roll them up and you have to return them rolled. So every bank's kind of got their own rules and restrictions. And I would say that none of them love it because it's extra work. Loomis hates it because it must be thundering outside because Benji, the scaredy Shih Tzu, has come under my feet. When it storms, he gets scared, and Grammy must have let him out of the crate and sent him downstairs because he is by my feet. Take him some Bitcoin. I don't have any Bitcoin. Hello, Gatita. You know, all of the digital currency stuff just scared me. I did not invest in it. And I know there are people that have made a fortune and lost a fortune investing into digital currency. But I worked too hard to make it to risk it there for me, and that's different for everybody. I got most of my money very safely in a 5.5% CD right now, and I'm missing out on this 10 and 20% stock market gain, but I just have to be okay with that because I don't want to lose it. I'm too old to go earn it back. Well, that's not really true. I'm too lazy to go earn it back. How about that? Probably closer to true. Another older bill. Another older bill. What year is it? 1993. We've got another chance here for this to be a web note. 1993 was one of the years that they printed dollars using the rolled paper on rolls instead of in sheets. Unfortunately, we have a plate number, 76 right there, and it is not a web note. One of these days I'm going to find a web note. Web notes do carry additional value because of the printing format and the rarity, but I don't have any to my name yet. This has been a very slow strap. These Loomis straps are not being known for their overabundant finds, but had some good finds out of it. But not near as many finds as I would normally get from a teller strap or a Federal Reserve strap. We usually average over one star note per strap. I think we found two tonight, and this is our sixth strap. Now, one of them was a 2013 B with a twin sister, so I'll take quality. Quality's all right with me. Just a few notes left in this sixth strap. 413-11410 wanted to be something, but it's not. All right, sixth strap is down. Sixth strap is down, but that's okay. I got another one. I got another one. Truth, ASB, it is. It is. The prices of things, the inflation is double digit on top of double digit, in my opinion. Prices have gone bonkers. California just voted to pay all the fast food workers $20 an hour. It's going to make your Happy Meals a little more expensive because free enterprise, those companies are entitled to make a profit. So it's going to go right into the menu price because their cost of acquiring supplies and food is going to go up as well on top of their labor costs. Crazy times we are living in. I got a buddy that owns a restaurant and has for 30 plus years, and he can't even find enough people to hire to keep the doors open. He's having to work a bunch of shifts himself. People he normally wouldn't even consider hiring, he's having to hire because they have a pulse. And then if they show up, he's happy. Let alone having to pay them $20 an hour. I guess it's a good time to be in the job market. All right, I got all these facing the same direction, more or less. Let's see what strap number 7 from Loomis gets us. Hopefully better than strap number 6. Hopefully. Yeah. We're not going to run out of dollars. It's like Doritos or whatever. We just make more. But I try to keep politics out of this stream. I have no desire to alienate half my audience. I would have to say that I am moving to firmly independent, and I'm fairly disgusted with all of them right now. I will say this and then I'll get off the topic. I would just like our politicians to have the same fiscal responsibility that we have to have by balancing our checkbook every month and living within our means. Because eventually our interest payment is going to be so high, and interest is going to be as high as well, that we're going to have a major problems. I may not live long enough to see it, but my grandkids will. All right, come on, Luma straps. Give me a little something. Yeah, consecutive serial numbers. I was wanting a little more than that, Lumas. A little more than consecutive serial numbers. A little more, please. Throw me a star note. Throw me a bone here, Loomis. I hear the thunder. Benji is not happy. If he could get any closer to my foot, well, actually he's on my foot, so he couldn't get any closer to my foot. Benji does not like storms. He was a rescue dog for us. He's a little Shih Tzu. And I don't know what happened to him in his young life that he is so scared of storms, but boy is he scared. Ah, a star note. It's an old, not in great shape star note, but I asked it to throw me a bone and it did. This is a older star note, 2006, I think it is. B06079256 star, will take it. Let's go over to our star note lookup page. It's a $1 bill. It is a 2006 star note. We have to key in the entire serial number. Starts with a B06079256 star. Most star note runs are 3.2 million. So we're looking for a run that is less than 3.2 million. Let's see what we can come up with here. 3.2 million. Well, that's okay. Beggars cannot be choosers. That does not reduce the value of the star note. It just does not add any additional value to it. And I am just thankful to have found another star note. So I'll take it. Yeah, that was a bingo. That was a bingo. So they didn't pull them all out. And I could just be in some cold straps. It happens the same way as cold boxes happen. We will continue to monitor how the Loomis straps do in the future if I continue to get them. I may tell them to switch me over to Teller straps. Boy, I will tell you this, the wind is making a horrible noise outside. I am in the basement, January 16th of 1005. Anybody know what happened January 16th of 1005? Not me. There are ugly noises coming from outside. Our lake is currently on drawdown. And hail. We may get knocked off the air, we'll see. We got hail and high winds now, and Benji's not happy. I'm sorry, Benji. Hail and high winds, we may lose the stream. Have a couple $20 star notes. Cool, Jose, and a $2 star note. Those are all worth more than face value. The higher denomination you get, though, the harder they are to sell. It'd be no issue with a $2 star note. You'll be able to move those. When you get to 20, 50s, and 100s, unless it's got a fancy serial number to go along with it, you can sell them, and they do have a value above face value. They're just harder to sell. My truck is parked out in front of the house. I wonder if I'm going to have any new dimples in the morning. The old golf ball truck. Hopefully not. I had a brake start squealing tonight in the grinding, I should say. 443-84886. 4 is 8 6s and 1 3. So it looks like it will be going to the brake doctor. I have got down to metal on metal. And for the people that have been to my house, that's not a safe situation for going down my driveway. Oh, almost a broken ladder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Had that 9 been an 8 or a 0, we would have had a broken ladder. 8 different numbers in numerical order, but not in order on the bill. Close, but no cigar. Can you hear it, BH Ringer? It does not sound good outside. It sounds quite bad. My phone hasn't gone off with the tornado warning, so I assume we're okay. And again, I'm in the basement, although I'm sitting against the outside wall. But if I hit the floor down by Benji, y'all will know why. I don't want to go viral for the wrong reason here. 9/14 of 11/41. Not familiar with that date either. You know that they always say at the trailer park, because tornadoes always hit trailer parks for some reason, that it sounded like a train coming through. Yeah, that's kind of what it sounds like outside here right now. Well, this may be the last strap we do tonight. Once it blows by, then I may pop back on. Because it sounds ugly. Anyway, we've had our lake drawn down since November, and they closed the dam back up. We've all had time to work on our seawalls and our boat docks. And I want to go fishing, and my dock is dry docked right now. There's no water underneath it. So we need the lake to go up about 6 feet. Yeah, you hear the hail hitting the window. Stream is coming from the west, and it's hitting the back of my house, which is the south. That's not great. But I won't be running out to the truck to put it in the garage in the middle of the storm. That just seems silly. I may regret that in the morning, but... Alright, that's 7 straps, and I do think I'm going to knock off right there because it is sounding horridly ugly outside. And we lose power here pretty easily. So, 159 trinary. Did I miss a 159 trinary? I might have. Which one was that? That one right there? It would be one of the ones on the back. Let me look. It'd be the second trinary I'd missed tonight. Let's see. Paw. My medicine's either kicked in or I'm too storm focused. It was a trinary. 555-19911. Not a tremendous amount of value, but it does have value above face value, and I do keep them, so I'll hang on to that. But since you all found a couple of different bills that I missed tonight, I'm going to do a giveaway. There's only 20-some people in here, but you guys are the hardcore. I'm going to do a giveaway, if my giveaway screen's up. Let's put this in for 2 minutes. See if it'll work. It kind of worked. It started it. It just didn't switch pages for me. You are going to put exclamation GAW in chat. That will enter you for the giveaway. That will enter you for the giveaway. What am I giving away? Silver certificate. Blue seal. I showed it to you a while ago. 1957. APMEX thinks it's a VGVF. $1. Payable in silver. Payable to the Bear on Demand. I love silver certificates. We use them for giveaways a lot. It's easy for me to stick in an envelope and ship. You're eligible if you're 18 years of age or older, 13 or older with parental permission. If you live outside the U.S., I will ship you once on me, and then I'll only ship you once annually. I will bank your stuff and ship it to you once a year. International shipping at my post office is not fun, and it is expensive, but I will do it. Even though I'll be paying more for the shipping if you live somewhere overseas than the price is worth, but hey, part of it. It's what we do here at PasSpareTime. So get your exclamation GAW in there. This will be my punishment for missing 2 trinaries. Let's see how much time's left in the giveaway. 35 seconds. Let me get over to the giveaway screen. Boy, the hail must be coming down sideways. There's the giveaway screen. 22 seconds left. 22 seconds left. We've only got 13 people entered. You got a great chance to win tonight. Exclamation GAW, exclamation GAW, get in now. We're giving away a silver certificate. That ain't bad for just watching a stream, is it? Giving away a silver certificate. All right, the counter is at 0. Good luck, everybody. The winner is Tom Thumb. Congratulations, Tom. Tom, you already know this, but I'm going to tell you again. Anyone that wins anything on PasSpareTime, you need to send me an email claiming your prize and giving me your mailing address, even if I've had it 100 times before. Give me your mailing address so it makes it easier on me. I already said, lazy. And I will ship it out to you. And Tom, if you claim that tonight, I'm going to be working on shipping tomorrow morning. I will ship it to you tomorrow. It will head that way. Get back to the right screen here, right there, and right. Let's complete that. All right, all. Hey, thank you very much for being here with me tonight. I planned to do 1,000, but it is storming like crazy outside. Hello, mean one. So I'm going to knock off. If it stops and I look at radar and it's past, I may pop back on and do some more. We'll see. What I really need to do is work on shipping. I could go to bed, but Benji the Shih Tzu's not going to let me go to bed because he's quite upset about this storming thing. So thank y'all for being here. I will, for sure, be streaming tomorrow night. I don't know what time it'll be. It will be 10 at the earliest. It could be 11. It'll be one of these Coinsomniac streams, Bill Somniacs, where I stream later at night because I can't sleep. But I've got 800 more $1 bills to get through to take back to the bank before I pick up on Wednesday. So thanks for being here. Thanks to new subscribers. Thanks for everyone that is subscribed or a member of the channel. And thank you so much to my moderators for helping me out. Mods get a lot more traffic and have to do some comment removal occasionally in this format, and I sure appreciate you doing that. If you didn't hear me say earlier, I did add 5,000 new words to the blocked list of words you can't use. So I don't know what snuck through tonight that you had to take out, but I found a site that had, I didn't even know what they were. It had 10 different languages, bad words, and English, and I don't know what it is, but I blocked them all. So hopefully that helps us going forward. Hey, thanks, Travis. Appreciate you being here. Y'all take care. I'll see you again tomorrow night for sure, because that's when I will have more spare time, as long as this wind doesn't blow me away tonight. Y'all have a good evening. God bless, and we'll see you soon.